Hello, everybody. Welcome to COMM 315. This is the spring semester. You might not be able to tell by my attire. I live in Michigan, near Detroit, Metro Detroit, and we're in the middle of a blizzard right now. It's been snowing for a couple of days. So it still feels like the winter semester, and being cooped up with COVID has been a really interesting adjustment for my family, and I am sending prayers out that you are all healthy and safe. And I just want to start the course out with inviting you to communicate with me. Let me know what is happening, if there's anything I can do to help you or to assist. I tried to make that clear that we do have a very strict no late work policy in this course, especially where you're going to be running a brand. You need to be meeting deadlines for your work to be effective. So with that in mind, I am empathetic to everything that's going on, and I am here to serve you and to give you the best situation that I can. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I just wanted to give you a little introduction to the course and to week one. When you come to the course, you'll see announcements up here. This is the way that I am able to facilitate the course. I will try to post a spiritual thought every week. I will do a video most weeks introducing you to the content and trying to give you some ideas, some examples, things like that. Please, if you do one thing in this class that's going to help you be successful, read the announcements. Especially as this pandemic goes on, I might be changing deadlines, and those things will all be communicated here. And it's also really valuable information that's applicable to exactly what you're doing. So if you want to start, you'll start here. This is your textbook. Really, we'll just use it for the first few weeks of the course. You'll have quizzes over it. The quizzes are 5 questions. It's just going to teach you some of the design principles that we're going to be using later on in the semester. I also encourage you to sign up for the student Adobe program access. This is a great opportunity to practice designing in those skills. That said, I will not be teaching you any of the Adobe suite. I'm assuming that you're already familiar with how to use this program, whether you're using Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator. But I'm more than happy to help you find tutorials. We can jump on a Zoom call like this and go through things together as needed. You might even use Adobe Premiere Pro and leave it to my Mac to keep zooming in for reasons that I don't know. This week is really simple. This is our introduction week. It's going to be the easiest week of the semester. You'll read some of the textbook. It's 60 PDF pages long total. I think you have maybe 10 pages. You're going to make an initial post on both discussions. Our first discussion is an icebreaker. Let's get to know each other. I'd love to see photos. I love putting faces with pictures, or faces with names. So pictures really help me do that and be able to get to know you a little bit better. And tell us how you're surviving the stay-at-home orders. I know maybe you've seen the headlines, but here in Michigan, it's very serious. We have the highest death rate in the country right now. And essentially, I have left my house to drive my husband to work so that he doesn't have to ride the bus at the airport. And I have gone to the grocery store 4 times. I have not interacted with anyone in over 35 days besides my husband and my 2-year-old. So it's been a huge adjustment. The second assignment is the discussion on brand ideas. This entire course is designed around creating a portfolio piece where you have been a social media marketer. From the very beginning of starting a brand, creating a style guide, through different types of content and running ads and creating videos, determining an audience. This is a really awesome class for a portfolio piece. So what I'm asking is that you're going to make a list of 15 ideas for the brand to run this semester. For your information, if you're already thinking about a business that you're working for or a business that you want to run, Please know that you are more than welcome to do that. This does not need to be a business. This can be, I had a couple of students last semester do bullet journaling, and it actually really took off once people got put into this, into the stay-home order. And so even though that wasn't a business, it was just something they were sharing that was a hobby that they were interested in. It ended up being really successful. Businesses I have seen be successful, I had someone last semester that worked for a realty company, for a property management company, and they filled a few houses through the ads that she ran. So those are very basic ideas. If you do have a business that you would like to do this for, you're going to run 2 social media channels of your choice. If they already exist for the brand, you have to completely rebrand. This means you're changing the logo, you're changing the cover photo, you're rebranding, and you have to have total creative license. So it can't be you waiting on approval from anybody else to post the content you're creating or to make the changes that you want to make. So just a couple things to think about. This discussion is a lot of fun. Come up with some ideas for your brand and really think about what you'd like to do over this semester. There's also a 5-question quiz. They're all open book. Something to keep in mind, I've already said that late work is not accepted. The only exception is that you do get 1 mulligan, because I understand that life happens. I am expecting a daughter in 11 weeks, and I'm very nervous that she's going to come early or unexpectedly. And, I live 2,000 miles from family, and we're on lockdown, and my husband can't go to the hospital, and it's just a really stressful situation. So I imagine that at some point this semester, I am going to be using a mulligan as an instructor, and just asking for a couple days extension from you guys to get the work graded. That said, I try to be very prompt and helpful with my feedback. And please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have questions. The only time I may be slow responding is over weekends. We're asked not to log in on Sundays. I would encourage you not to log in on Sundays either. So if you send things on Saturdays, sometimes I might not get to them until Monday morning. Other than that, welcome to COMM 315 and good luck.